The lion is dead. Who will succeed him? To ascend the throne, the two pretenders, the Black Panther and the White Tiger, must join forces with the animals of the savannah. But they have to be careful, the evil hyenas are always in ambush. Awimbawe is a two-player trick-taking game. Collect the most crowns by taking tricks, while avoiding collecting all 4 hyena cards. Win 2 rounds to become the new king or queen of the savannah. Please remember that the deck shown in this video is only a prototype. The cards and illustrations are not in their final version yet. Let's have a closer look. The cards with the terrestrial animals are numbered 1 to 6. Each animal always corresponds to the same number. For instance, the mouse is always number 1, the elephant is always number 6. Each card also has a suit, represented by the landscape on the background. Grassland, desert, plain, and mountain. The eagle cards are numbered from 7 to 10 and always represent a special trump suit, the sky. Each animal has a number of crowns that are victory points at the end of the game, from -2 to 3 points. The animals also have a special power, which we will explain later. A game of Awimbawe is played in 2 or 3 rounds. When a player wins their second round, they win the game. At the start of the game, each player takes an air card, the White Tiger or the Black Panther on their silver side. Shuffle the 28 cards. Then put 4 cards face down in front of each player, covered with 4 cards face up. 6 cards will form their starting hand. Only the cards that are visible are immediately available. That means you can only play the cards in your hand, or one of the face-up cards in front of you. Sum up the crowns on your 4 face-up cards. Crossed out crowns count as negative points. The player with the fewest crowns is the starting player. In case of a tie, the youngest player starts. On each turn, the first player plays one of their available cards and can immediately activate its power. Then their opponent plays a card and can also activate its power. But there are some rules. The second player must follow. That means they must play a card of the same land as the lead card if they have it available. If they do not have the lead color available, they must play an eagle card. And if they do not have an eagle card, they can play any card. But who wins the trick? If the second player followed, the trick is won by whoever played the highest value card. If the second player played an eagle card, they can decide whether to flee or fight. If they flee, they lose the trick, but keep the eagle card in their scoring pile. If they fight, they win the trick. If the first player leads with an eagle card, they are forced to fight. The second player must follow with an eagle card if available, and they also are forced to fight. The highest value eagle wins the trick. Finally, if the second player neither followed nor played an eagle card, they lose the trick. The winner puts both cards face down in their scoring pile and will lead in the next turn. Only the hyena cards are always kept face up, so both players know the number of hyena cards taken. If at the end of a turn a face down card is no longer covered by other cards, reveal it. It is now available. Let's have a look at the powers of the animals. The mouse always wins a trick against an elephant of the same land, even if its value is lower. The rhinoceros lets you move a card placed on top of one of your opponent's piles, under any other one of their piles. Leave the card as it is, face up or face down. The player who plays the cheetah decides who will lead the next trick, regardless of who wins the trick. If 2 cheetah cards are played during the same trick, the second one is the one to decide. Hyenas give you a lot of crowns, but if you get all 4 of them, you immediately lose the round. The snake lets you block one of your opponent's available cards. Place the blocked card horizontally. This cannot be the next card your opponent will play. You can also block a random card from your opponent's hand. Once your opponent has played another card, the card is no longer blocked. The elephant has no special power. It has the highest value among terrestrial animals, but loses the trick against the mouse. Turns are played one after the other. The round ends when one of these conditions is met. If a player gets all 4 hyena cards, they immediately lose the round. If all cards are played and nobody got 4 hyena cards, sum up the crowns on your scoring pile. The player with the most crowns wins the round. The winner turns their heir card on its golden side. If their heir card is already on its golden side, it means they won 2 rounds. They win the game and become king or queen of the savannah. If you have to play another round, the loser of the round decides who will play first in the next round. You are now ready to play Awimbawe. It will be released in January 2022. More information can be found on explorate.com.